What's up, everybody? I'm Katie Zerilli, and DelmarvaLife is my jam.
My name's John Marshall, and this is my jam.
It's showtime!
Gonna be honest with you, I'm having a little bit of a hard time believing that everything that we have in the DelmarvaLife Kitchen today is going on one burger. But if there is one person who can make that happen, this is that person.
Yeah, this is John Marshall. He is the kitchen manager at From Scratch Restaurant in Crisfield, and we are making the Scratch Burger. So I'm pretty excited. What you got going on here?
This is something that you normally can't get in the area.
Okay.
And I've made it over the years at other places pretty far from this area. Sure. And it always sold really well, so I brought it to Crisfield.
Yeah.
And it's always sold amazingly, you know, it's really good.
Now you got some stuff going on already here. You got some oil.
Yeah, I got the oil heated for the onion rings.
Okay.
I got the burger already cooking.
Okay.
I'm about to drop the butter in for the onions and the bacon.
What can I be doing?
Jimmy, if you want to start cutting the bacon up for me,
Okay.
I'm going to add some seasonings.
Yep.
Just kind of chop it?
Just chop it rough. It doesn't matter how it goes. You can chop it rough, you can chop it fine.
How much of it can I eat?
All of this is going on the burger.
This and the bacon and some of my seasonings over here just go in the jam. But
Just in the jam, okay.
Just in the jam.
Gotcha.
But the jam will go on the burger at the end.
The jam?
The
There's
bacon
jam.
Bacon jam.
Bacon jam.
I've never heard of bacon jam.
Now you're gonna hear about it today.
Okay. Bacon jam. All right.
All right. So do you need any help with the onion rings yet? You need to get going?
Yeah, if you want to submerge them in the batter and then drop them in the fryer oil.
Are you allowed to say what's in the batter, or is that a secret?
It's just our house batter. In the beginning, when we first opened, we were actually breading the onion rings, and then we came up with this batter later on down the road, and they look so much better.
Is that a good submerge?
That looks great.
Okay.
Man, that's an onion ring right
Go.
there.
Okay. I'm gonna do another big one.
Do you need smaller than this, Sean, or is this okay?
No, that looks great.
Okay.
Let's cook the onions till they're translucent.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
And
Number
the bacon.
2.
That's pretty good bacon, John.
Oh, it's top of the line.
That is top of the line bacon right there, John. Goodness gracious.
I think there's a towel here because my hands are a little battery.
So tell me more about the restaurant.
We opened about 2.5 years ago. It was a local restaurant that had been running for probably 30, 40 years plus. As the same restaurant, it used to be called Circle Inn. And then I guess the lady was looking to get out of the business after so many years.
And now it is
well, it changed hands like 3 or 4 times, and they just never really did a real good go at it. I mean, they all lasted maybe 2 years, 1.5 years, something like that. And Janet came in and bought the place. I was actually cooking at the hospital at the time when they hired me. And
the Scratch.
I worked at the hospital for like
From Scratch, right?
almost 10 years to get the institutional experience. And I kind of started missing the restaurant life, you know. I've been cooking for a living for like 32 years, you know.
Oh my!
I started cooking at the Waterman's Inn at Crisfield when I was like 15.
Wow.
Been there.
And I've just been doing it ever since.
All right. So where do we stand here now? We got to take a commercial break here in a minute. What are we doing?
The bacon and the onions are all cooked together.
Okay.
I'm going to add my sweet mixture, brown sugar.
Let's go.
And then you just let it break down into the bacon and the onion mixture.
My onion rings look good.
They look great.
Yeah? Proud of me.
From now on, I'm coming to you for onion rings.
Well,
you know
yeah.
that, right?
Now I'm a pro.
All right, that's the thing.
Just
right
need the
there.
batter.
All right, so we're going to get that cooking down. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then when we come back, we're going to put it together and eat it?
Yes, sir.
The eat it part is my favorite.
Awesome.
Just so I'd share that. We're going to finish this up here in just a minute. DelmarvaLife, we'll be right back.
And oh my goodness, this jam. Look at this jam. This jam, I think, is about to be my jam. This is the bacon jam we're working on. We've, of course, got John Marshall, the kitchen manager from Scratch Restaurant in Crisfield. Janet's, of course, here. She's off camera, and she was saying that this is life-changing.
Yes, absolutely. After we went to commercial, I added my sweet ingredients and I let it all break down.
Okay.
And now we're about to plate up everything. All I have to do is melt the cheese on the...
While you do the cheese, tell us
wow.
real quick, you said with the bacon jam, usually you let that...
Normally you would serve this at room temperature.
Okay.
You don't want it too hot because you'll lose a lot of the sweet to it.
Yeah.
The bacon will absorb and the onions will absorb a lot of the sweetness to it.
Okay.
But you will lose a lot of the goodness if you just let it get real hot.
Right.
So
Oh, wow.
put that in there.
Take a look at that.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Can I taste that?
Absolutely.
We want to sample
Can we like dip into it? It's not going to be
Just
too
take
hot
a-
for us to
Now
like...
just small it off a little bit.
Bacon jam. I have never had bacon jam before.
Excuse me, I gotta grab the cheese real quick.
He's got a lot of bacon jam here.
It's
So
yeah.
if
so
this works
hopefully-
out well.
And this won't all go on the burger, so
Right, that's right.
Unless
You gotta
it
do
is all
something
going to go
with
on the burger, that could be wild.
That's right.
you know?
Okay. So sorry, we forgot to get something out of the refrigerator real quick. We've got the sandwich here. John's about ready to plate everything up.
Oh my goodness!
And what do you call this, John?
The bacon jam.
The bacon jam.
Wow. Salty and sweet.
Exactly.
A lot of sweet though. Oh, that's so
it
good.
really does come out, doesn't it? How are we
Wow.
going to fit all that in one sandwich, John?
That's a
I
good
got-
question. Oh,
You think it's all going to fit?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, tell me more about the restaurant. How do I get there?
413,
Okay.
you drive all the way to the end. We're one of the first restaurants on the right-hand side as soon as you come into Crisfield.
Okay.
Can't miss it.
If you get to the water, you've gone too far.
Exactly.
Okay.
the thing about from scratch, as I've covered it in the past, it's the home cooking that really makes you feel like this meal has been made for you with care and love, and
Yeah.
it's comforting and it's warm and it's nice. Like, it's just
And I've
Second to none.
done a lot of fine dining. I've never worked fast food, but I've done a lot of different levels of cooking, and I love the family cooking aspect of it.
Yeah.
Everything we make from right from the beginning, and I really enjoy that about this.
absolutely.
Hey, John.
And I've worked a lot of different places.
Hey, John. I'm not trying to hurry you, but I'm a little hungry.
Are you a little hungry?
Can we? I want to get some of this in my mouth. You made this.
And John, you had a cool little trick with this burger right here. Can you?
Yeah, a little melted butter in the pan with the pretzel bun on top, and then the pretzel salt on top of that. We'll have the pretzel salt adhere to it.
It's the little things.
The little things.
All right. Now this is going to be interesting. This is going to be great television.
Look
here.
at this.
Wow.
Usually I use like a wooden, pretty much a wooden stake, a wooden stake to
Keep her all together.
to keep it all together until it gets to the table.
All right. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad that you're cutting that because I could not imagine how in the world I was going to get my mouth around that.
Look at that.
John.
Wow.
Thank you so much for putting this together for us.
This has been one of our most popular burgers on the menu.
I can see why. Alrighty. Let's get some of this in our mouth, and we
you guys
still got a
wanna
little
grab
bit of
a-
What's the
show.
best way to get a bite? Just go
Just
right.
just dive
full
right
blown?
in. Yeah, dive right in.
All right.
What do you think? You ready?
I'm gonna
All right.
dive in.
I didn't realize the onion ring went hot too. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
saving
always
this.
served with fries and a cup of cheese sauce to go with it. It kind of brings the whole plate together.
Right? That's a killer onion ring, Katie.
Oh my
Just gotta
goodness.
say.
I got a lot of jam. And I'm not mad
The
about it.
combination of all the flavors just jive
Wow.
so well together.
It's perfect. That is so good. And I can understand it's easy to eat. And then you gotta some things might fall, and then you have like a little leftovers to use with a fork.
Yeah, oh yeah.